Hello, this is Penny again, and this is my third video. If you enjoy it, and I hope you do, please click on the thumbs up. I know I'll never reach the dizzying heights of thousands of likes that lots of YouTubers get, but I'll take what I can get. This is my Commonplace book. It's an A5 Stalogy, but before I set up my next bullet journal in the same kind of book, I thought I'd show you what this looked like when it was just a new baby Stalogy. And here I have, look how old and thin that is. That will become like this in 4 months' time. There are a few pages still to fill in this, so this will get even chunkier actually. Anyway, Commonplace Book. It's where I stick in pictures that I like, samples of washi tapes. I also write about all my worries, so I've paper clipped those pages together, not for public perusal. So here I've got some trompe-l'oeils, sweet little pictures. Yes, another thing I did in this was I would write in notes on the books I was reading if they were a wee bit complicated. Now this one was the family upstairs, and oh, there were so many people in it. Different personalities, doing different things, having different ideas. So I had to write it down. So I did. And I kept going. Then I continued on page 56 because for this I'd put in some notes on hashtags to use on Instagram. I usually forget to look at that though. More pictures. A little political one here. Where did I get those stickers? For when I want to order them again. Examples of some of the wide washes I have. And these were my book piles. I also do this in my book journal, but I decided just to do it in here as well last year. So January books, well, you can see for yourself what they are. And on to December. Paperclip, personal stuff. Adolstrop, this is a favourite poem of mine. When I was a wee girl, it was always steam trains until eventually the diesels started to come in. So I'm well familiar with these sounds, and often if I stop at a wee station, this runs through my head. And this is what I'm called by different people. Pen, yeah. Nellie, that's what John calls me. Pen, Nell, Opie, you see. Johnny calls me Wib. It's a long story, but that's their pet name for me. People who don't know me as well, the family calls me Pen. People who don't know me as well call me Penny, and Jenny calls me Wibkin, which is a very sweet, affectionate little version of Wib. Flower fairies. I just think they're cute, so I stuck them in. This, this was a poem I learned when I was in my teens. Samuel Taylor Coleridge. I never remembered it was him who wrote it. Where did I get that washi for when I want to get some again? A couple of photos, obviously room for more. This is our kitchen. Now, then it was a dining room. And this was our walk. There's wee Jenny, and the edge, wee Johnny. And we were going for a walk, and John obviously. We'd gone for a walk and these wee lambs came to meet us, the wee souls. Which living things should you study? Oh yes, it's all about different kinds of things. And fungi saying, I don't have to follow your rules. I'll probably put some wash on that actually. Some pictures that I like. This is Creole Harbour, a favourite holiday place to visit. And these are views from the window at the back. The one I'm standing in front of at the moment. It was our bedroom. It's now my craft room. Through the months, with our round tree, much in evidence in its different seasons. We love that tree. And at the moment, it's got its leaves again, opening out, which is great. Very bare in December, obviously. A couple of flowery pictures I liked. Yes. We should not have to do these as women to stay safe on our seats. On our street, sorry. These are just some stickers that I liked. And these are book recommendations. Ticks show that I've followed those recommendations and read them. A list of books I want to read, books I want to reread. This sort of thing goes into my new reading journal now. Some little cartoons. I like this one because our treadmill's a bit like that. Hanging clothes on it. This is because I have borderline diabetes, and so these are the foods I can eat plenty of, some of, don't touch. I just like that. We have swans in the loch quite near our house, and they're beautiful looking birds. Some cartoons I like. This is a favourite about philosophy because John used to teach philosophy at secondary school. I'll leave it there for a moment for you to read it. I like that one as well. You can always pause if necessary, I suppose. And then I continued the family upstairs, notes, and then didn't need notes after this. I'd got my head round them all. First lines. I wonder if there are any that you don't recognise. This one, Terrible When Holly Fox Died, terrible, just awful. I actually DNF'd that book. This one is Because of the Lockwoods by, what's her first name? Dorothy Whipple. It just totally tells you what the Lockwoods were like. It's from Because of the Lockwoods. Anne of Green Gables, of course. Penny Plain, O. Douglas, another favourite. And another favourite, this is at the beginning of The Wheel Spins. We loved that book. These are some ideas I had, most of which I didn't do. These are some notes for how to work my silhouette, which I still haven't got to grips with. Private worries and stuff. Some would be jokes. Sometimes the cartoons are repeated because I like them so much that I print them out and then think, oh, I've already done that one. Some nice street scenes, another wee trump by. Bedroom revamp. Now this is the front room that we're in now. It was a total dumping ground. That were a wee bit more cleared and a wee bit more. The other side, which wasn't. Slowly. It's difficult to imagine what it used to be when we lie in it. We got that plastered. Actually, I should be putting more pictures in there, and I will. This is all painted. This is teal, deep teal, and the walls and the ceiling are rhubarb crush. I bet you can't wait to see it. The best 3 dogs, the best daughter, the best pup, and the best Facebook group. And some more special pictures. More worries. Yeah, I'm 77 now. What can I say? Both of those. And a Brian Bilston poem, which I enjoyed. Vegan stuff. This is where I'm trying to find out people to fix the roof in this very room that I'm in now. That was a young Jenny. Unfortunately, it got water on it. My beautiful wee girl. That's a good one too, I think. The pictures I liked. I love the idea of a balcony like this, but I never step out onto balconies because I'm scared they'll break off. Yeah, I am. Like that too. YouTube people to follow. More categorized. This is a This is a favourite, being a little heathen that I am. Yes, found in a bookshop. And this, I made out a list of the books as they were mentioned, and then found there was a list at the end of the book. There you go. That's what comes of not looking at the end of a book. Lots of them, aren't there? There we go. Favourite dinners. So I'll put more descriptions to put in. Friends and relatives' birthdays. These are little reading pictures that I liked on Pinterest. Various notes. Never too late to be what you want to be unless you want to be younger, then you're screwed. Yeah. I love these. I'll leave it for a wee moment. More little Pinterest pictures I liked. And these were the books I finished last June. And these were new books that I'd got and were still to be read. And I have read some of them. I'm steeling myself for The Huntress. I know it's going to be gut-wrenching. The Count of Monte Cristo. I started doing the same with this, writing notes. But I've shelved it for the moment because I've got other classics on the go that I'm buddy reading with John and with Jenny. So lots more of that. There we go. So I've left lots of pages for the rest of it. These are the books by Marion Todd about a detective inspector who's based in St Andrews. So it was good to recognise lots of the places mentioned. I've only read the first two. Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? Well, for vegans it is. That's Hiding Christmas Card Addresses. I love these. And I meant to take a note of who did them, so I'm still searching back so that I can credit her with the pictures. This is what we were watching. I've still to make this spread properly. This is health benefits of certain foods. This is when books start, so I can read seasonally. Suggested spreads for my allergies. So I've done some of those. These are money off vouchery things. New words. Well, there are a couple actually. Balconies that I wouldn't go out on. Yes. Won't say any more about that one. Lots of front doors. Another Brian Bilston. Victoria Clayton's books in order. Elizabeth Jane Howard, Cazalet Chronicles. Marcia Willett, my friend, got me into these. In order. I'm going to go and reread them in order. Here, there always hears about. So more, oh yes, Last Lines. I won't say what they are in case you haven't read them. And these are for seasonal reads. I haven't got on with that. I may just transfer all this to my reading journal actually. And a month of Sundays reading list. And the reading list. These are Jacqueline Winspear's Mary Dobbs books. I print these out on sticker paper that's got 8 to an A4 page and then stick them in. More recommendations. Don't worry, we're nearly there. I'll need to label that. That was books I'd read at some point. These are detective series that we watch. We don't go for the gory ones. We like gentle ones. These souls. Right, and this was this room, the one I'm in at the moment, from bedroom to craft room. Yeah, we live in chaos a lot of the time, to be honest. So, yeah, it's a wee bit easier than that, but you know, we'll get there. Those were new books that I bought, and ticks where I've read them. These were people to do some joinery work for us. This was during lockdowns. More wee jokes. Ellie Griffith's books. These are the Nelson and Thingy ones. God, it'll come to me. Ruth and Nelson ones in order. And these were books I was reading another month. I did start this, but I really need to get back and do it properly. So these are pictures I found on, I think it was Pinterest about them. So she'll help me to follow it, I think. And then I did some reviews at Christmas of Christmas books. Some of which I enjoyed, some of which I DNF'd or really didn't like. Here are those. Total Malice. The one where I fell out with Jenny Colgan's books when she was so anti-vegan. There we go. Handyman. Man with a Van. And look, still got all those pages to go. So you can always suggest some things I might like to put in there after seeing what I've already got. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. Remember, thumbs up at the bottom if you did. Thank you. Bye.